Does this song sound familiar to you? As I walked out on the streets of Laredo, as I walked out on Laredo one day. Now, if that does ring a bell and you're not already a country folk enthusiast like I am, it's probably because it sounds a little bit like this. When I was a babe, I fell down in the holler. When I was a girl, I fell into your arms. This is because the tune for the Ballad of Lucy Gray was borrowed from the traditional folk ballad, The Streets of Laredo, otherwise known as Death of a Cowboy or Cowboy's Lament. But KK, I hear you asking, what do you mean borrowed? Is that not just stealing? Well, no, this is actually very normal in folk music. Let me deal you an example you're probably familiar with. This song is called Greensleeves, and it's a very well-known medieval song. The version you're probably familiar with is the version that goes, "What child is this?" which is a Christmas song. Greensleeves has been used numerous times, as has The Streets of Laredo. Okay, so we get it. Lucy Gray used the tune from Streets of Laredo to write her song. Why do we care? See, the story of Streets of Laredo, or Death of Cowboy, Cowboy's Lament, whatever you want to call it, was actually adapted from an English folk song called, I believe, The Unfortunate Lad. The Streets of Laredo is an American version of the English tale. Laredo is a town on the border of Texas and Mexico. While in Laredo, the singer, who's a cowboy, encounters another cowboy who seems to be dying. The cowboy calls him over and tells him, "I'm about to die. This is how it happened." So what Lucy Gray has done here is she's kind of made a Pan Am version of the American version of the English ballad. Lucy Gray knew the Covey would be very familiar with the song The Streets of Laredo. The song has two components. The subject is dying, here's how it happened. The Covey knew that if Lucy Gray was talking about two things in that song, one of them was "I'm about to die," and one of them was "here's how it happened." The two things she talked about in that song was "I'm about to die," and the second thing was Billy Tope. It's sooner than later that I'm 6 feet under. It's sooner than later that you'll be alone. Therefore, the Covey would easily put together, she's about to die, and Billy Tope is how it happened. They might not know exactly how it's related, but they're gonna know. And that is why Lucy Gray was so confident they would figure it out. It's genius! It's so awesome! It's so messy! So I highly encourage you to listen to those two songs back to back and see the countless similarities. And if you have more questions about it, I'd be happy to answer them. And that was the Ballad of Caitlin. Out.